Hey everyone, how's it going? I am here to do the BookTube Identity Tag. This was created by Steve Donahue, and I will leave a link to his video. As far as I can tell, I was not tagged, but I will double check before posting it, and if anyone who has tagged me, and I just have not realized it, then please scold me in the comments. So yeah, Steve created this tag, for BookTube channels, essentially to, give a nice introduction to their channel, to any new subscribers that they've gotten, because he noticed that a lot of channels that he liked were getting a lot of new subscribers, and that perhaps those new subscribers would want an introduction to the person who runs the channel, and to the channel in general, and basically to give some of the information that might be in the BookTube newbie tag, but also to update that information from that BookTube newbie tag, because we all do those BookTube newbie tags when we start out. And, you know, if you've been on BookTube for a year and a half, not everyone is inclined to go back and dig through your backlist to find those BookTube newbie tags and listen to them and find out all that basic information about yourself that you give in those tags. But also, those BookTube newbie tags can be kind of out of date after a while, because, you know, we grow, we mature, we read more, and our tastes change, and we change as people over the course of being on BookTube, and so they can just be out of date, essentially. And so this is just a chance to update everyone on those sorts of things, and to introduce everyone who is new. And I thought that this was the perfect time to do this tag because it's the new year, and also I've just gotten a slew of new subscribers because Britta Bowler, one of my favorite channels, very kindly shouted me out in a video, along with a number of other booktubers who I have gotten subscribed to and who I'm getting into and really liking. So yeah, thank you Britta, if you're watching, and hello everyone who is new, and also hello to everyone else belatedly, because in 2018, over the course of 2018, I got about 300 new subscribers. So hello to you all, new and old and old-ish subscribers, and yeah, so I hope that this video is helpful and informative. But I will just get to the first question, which is, who are you? What's your channel? How long have you been making videos? How often? I'm Lukash Satola. I'm a graduate student in social psychology at Iowa State University. I hope, once I finish my PhD, to either go into academia and teach, or to go into some research-related, non-academic position, or to become a statistician. This is my cat, Bessie. I've had her for about as long as I've had a BookTube channel, and yeah, she occasionally video bombs me, and everyone seems to really like that, so I don't stop it. This is one of the rare instances where you'll see me actually grab her and bring her into a video. But yeah, so you'll probably be seeing her around. She's about 2 years old now. And my channel is Totally Pretentious, and I like that name because I like self-deprecating humor, I guess, but also I regard myself as a very pretentious person. I talk pretentiously in my videos, I say, you know, pretentious things in real life to people, and I also just like the sort of alliteration of totally pretentious. It just sounds nice. How long have I been making videos? About a year and a half, and I make videos usually at least once a week, sometimes twice. There was one little period where I wasn't making any videos for about 3 or 4 weeks, but that was an aberration. I was in a very hectic, stressful time in my life, so yeah, that was an aberration, but generally once or twice a week, and this year my goal is at least once a week, but often twice. Question 2 is, what kind of videos do you make? What's the general tone of your channel? I make tag videos, obviously, because here I am. I am also going to start doing videos which I'm going to call 4 favorites of insert month. Like, you know, I'll do a 4 favorites of January, where I talk about 4 books that I read that I am really itching to talk about. Whether I like them or dislike them, they're just books that I want to talk about for whatever reason that I found particularly interesting. I've started to do poem reading videos where I just read out a poem with some background music, and I really enjoy making those, and people seem to like them, so I'm gonna make those a weekly thing, I hope. And I'm also doing more book talks now, and these book talks are just videos where I talk about one book. I give my impressions, my reaction to it, my thoughts on it, what themes did I see in it, what did I like, what did I dislike, If it's a non-fiction book, I'll talk about what I learned from it, and how well I thought that the author conveyed their point in that non-fiction book. And yeah, I don't regard them as like formal reviews. I just regard them as sort of me giving my impressions and asking for the thoughts of anyone who's watching and anyone who cares to comment. And any videos that I do book talks on, I won't talk about in my 4 favorites of videos, is my plan. So, yeah, anyway, those are the videos I'm planning to make and that I've sort of started to make. But the general tone of my channel, I hope, is, you know, passionate. I obviously love books, we all love books, and we're all passionate about books. I think it's really passion about books that brings people to BookTube, because there are people who love reading, but wouldn't necessarily be inclined to join BookTube or necessarily even watch BookTube because, you know, because for them reading is like eating pizza, you know? Like, I love pizza, but I'm not passionate about it. I don't go out and learn about how you make perfect pizza dough and how to best distribute the cheese across the pizza, or anything like that. I don't go seeking out, you know, connoisseur pizza places or anything, but books, I think we're all passionate about here, and we want to think deeply about them, and we only want the best out of our reading lives, and I hope that comes through on my channel. Number 3 is, what kind of community have you developed on your channel? I have developed a wonderful community of a lot of commenters whose input I always look for and crave and appreciate. Honestly, I often read books thinking, I wonder what so-and-so commenter will think of this, or what so-and-so other booktuber will think of this. And I often post videos thinking, I cannot wait to hear what so-and-so thinks of this video, or of whatever book I'm talking about in that video. I really think of my commenters as my teachers at this point in my life. And yeah, and I really live for the comments. You know, it's why I make videos. It's what keeps me making videos, really. So yeah, I'll let this be my invitation to any of you who might be lurkers, as I guess they're called, who watch and don't comment. Let this be my invitation to you to comment. Talk to me. I always respond within a day or two. Or if it's a comment that doesn't lend itself to response, then I appreciate it and I give it a heart just to acknowledge it. I love any comments I get, so yeah, I invite you all to comment, and yeah, so number 4 is, what are some of the unusual or distinctive features of your channel? I read a lot of books that don't get that much attention on BookTube. I read an awful lot of really old books, which sort of goes against the grain on BookTube, which tends to focus on 20th century books or 21st century books. And I also read a good amount of nonfiction, which again, sort of goes against the grain of BookTube, which tends toward fiction. So you'll see a lot of books here, I think, that aren't likely to get as much attention across the rest of BookTube. So yeah, I think that's the main distinctive thing about my channel. Number 5 is, what's your side hustle? Patreon, Indiegogo, self-published books, merchandise? My side hustle is that I am a grad student, and it consumes most of my time throughout the week, so I don't really have much time to figure out things like Patreon or Indiegogo, but yeah. But number 6, where else are you online? I am on Instagram, or Bookstagram, as we call it. I will leave a link to my Instagram account in the description for anyone who would care to visit, and follow me. If you follow me, I will follow you back. I will also leave my Voxer handle, because I am on Voxer. So if you want to get in touch, leave me a Voxer message. I love talking on Voxer. I think it's like the perfect way of communicating for bookish people, because you can leave voice messages and you can leave sort of text messages as well. So yeah, get in touch with me on Voxer if you want to. I would love to talk to more people on Voxer. Yeah, that's the BookTube Identity Tag. I hope that this is helpful and informative for everyone from new subscribers to, you know, veterans of my channel. Thank you all for watching. I will tag some people in the description, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.